Adam here from BlackOvis. I want to walk you through our new Coulee Pant. This is our 4th addition to our pant line. This is coming in as a lightweight pant, so if you love the cottonwood, you're going to like this one even more. It's only 2 ounces more than the cottonwood. I want to walk you through the pant. So far, we've gotten a really great feedback. Me personally, I was out on a hunt in the Coulee. The comfortability is unbelievable, the articulated knees. Well, let me dive into it. I don't want to spoil it. Let's go into these features. I personally have loved it, and let's dive into the Coulee pant. Okay, so being a lightweight pant, it's coming in at 14 ounces. The Cottonwood Creek is 12 ounces, just for reference. But for the differences we've made, the upgrades, the features, it's definitely worth 2 ounces, believe me. All right, let's start with the pockets. It's a different cut on the pocket, a little bit wider hem here. Cool thing about this, it is similar to our Terrace pant. If you know that one, that's more of a mid to heavyweight pant for later season. This is gonna be more of that earlier season, but I would beg to say it's even mid-season. So if it's still getting a little chilly, this is a little bit more substantial than the Cottonwood Creek. On the back, we did a very similar cut here with the pocket. We did not do a zipper because guess what? You're not carrying around nuclear codes. You don't need to be that secure. When you're going in here, you don't want to cut up your hand, all that. But this is very secure. I had my wallet in here the whole time. Never felt a fear that anything was going to come out. All right, front pockets here, a little bit of cargo. You gotta carry the cargo. The one thing I like about these pockets here on the hip, they are slightly higher than you'll find in like a Cottonwood Creek or the Granite Peak. Love that they're a little bit higher because again, these are like those small nuances for hunting. You just want to get in, get your stuff, or stash something really quick. These zippers, probably can't hear them, which is good. You don't want to hear them. They're very quiet. Little pull tab here. You can barely even notice it. I know on a few of our other pants, we've got more pull tabs, more traditional like this. I think on the hip vent, which I'll get to, I think it's very appropriate to have a little bit longer. You want to grab it and open that up. Here, you don't want something big on the hip. So I like that we went with a very low profile, small zipper pull there. Let's get to the articulated knees. So you can kind of see here in the video just how it's cut, very articulated. When you roll up the pant from the inside out, you can put a knee pad in. On this side, I've already put a knee pad in. You can kind of see, very easy to put in, take out, but these are knee pad compatible, which we just got off the phone with Kendall Card, and he was on his Wyoming elk hunt. He's like, man, I was crawling all over the place. So he was loving the Coulee pant and giving that a very, very solid gear test out in the field. And he did tag out on his elk hunt. I know you were curious, more to come there. Okay. So that is kind of the pockets, the articulated knees, then the hip vent. So in the Terrace pant, we do have a hip vent, and that was widely asked for. Everyone loves a good hip vent. So pretty aggressive here, plenty of space. It's gonna get that airflow moving, dump heat very fast. I like that it comes down to about the knee. I think even if you want to adjust the knee pad, kind of slide it over, you can do it through the hip vent if you need to. And also, if you don't want to go through the bottom of the hem of the pant leg, you can put in the knee pad right there through the hip vent. So a couple options there. But very aggressive hip vent. I mean, this is super wide. And you might think like a lightweight pant, do I need a hip vent? I honestly loved it. It wasn't terribly hot where I was. It was like 70s, 75s. But when you get moving and you want to dump heat, even in a lightweight pant, it's so nice, and I'm glad that we put that in there. So the Coulee pant, the reviews are rolling in. People are loving this thing. Grab a pair, you won't regret it. We've put a lot into this. Remember, this is our 4th pant added to the line. So we've had some really good response with the Granite Peak that you know, Cottonwood, and the Terrace. We've just taken all the feedback, all the different things that we personally like, and we put it into the Coulee. Comes in this dark brown, also comes in this field tan. And so yeah, both cool colors. We're stoked about it. Let us know what you think of the pant, what questions you have, And if there's a color that we missed out on, maybe we can get it into the next year's run. Learn more on blackovis.com and grab the Coulee Pant today.